G'day guys, and welcome back to Stitch Up and another episode of the Dyson Sphere Program. Let's jump into flight mode. So at the last episode we created this little baby and I'm reasonably happy with it. To be honest, I did some testing after the episode downstream of what happens, and I'll tell you the first thing we do is we run into power trouble. But this theory here, it's okay. The thing is, you leave it for a while. See, it hasn't got enough output here. Like, you've got hydrogen, but not enough of this energized. What is it again? Oh god, I forgot the name of it. Ooh, it is energize something. Let's check on it. It is conveyor belt. What's this stuff? Can we click on this? If I click on this bit, oh, I can't even see what any of it is now. It is energized. Oh god. The name is going to come to me. Energized graphite. I'm so annoyed. I'm so annoyed at myself. Energized graphite. Okay, brilliant. All right, good. Yeah, everyone was anyone screaming at the screen then? Right, let's fly back to the area and just talk about this very quickly before you go off and enjoy the introduction video. Okay, yeah. So the theory here is okay. The problem is if you leave it, you really get a backlog of this stuff, of the liquid, of the refined oil. So we could put a liquid storage in there as a little stopgap, but Sky has come up with a better system. I'm just going to, I can't pause it, can I? No, I cannot pause it. Tell what I can do though. I can actually stop the oil going in for a second, and we can just, that's kind of like a pause. These things will run for a little bit, but the whole thing won't, at least won't fill up. So yeah, so Sky Storm, or Sky Storm, he's come up with actually I checked out a lot of videos to see the ratio of this second refinery process. Now he's come up with a good theory, and I might have to end up swapping it over to that, but it's his build anyway. It's basically one of these guys with two of these guys next to it, so one refining and two either side cracking, and a little set of conveyor belts, and they basically give both pieces out to them, but then they put another piece of hydrogen onto a conveyor belt, and that also goes round and comes back out to them as well. So they get two pieces of hydrogen and one piece of the refined oil, and so that is quite nice. And you have blocks of three, block of three, block of three in a nice long line. It kind of works. It's in this, and you can get them quite close together. It's in this kind of layout, not this layout, but yeah, that's how that will go. So I may swap over to that. It's his design, and then you buffer it with a third layer of energized graphite, and we would do that here. So I'm going to leave it for now. What we're going to do, we keep the research going, I'll reconnect it, you'll enjoy the Stitch Up intro, and this episode we're going to actually just set up a secondary power supply in a new area. So I'm going to reconnect this, and I'm going to let you enjoy the Stitch Up intro, and I'll see you over that side of the planet. Okay, so you can see where we are here. I'm just flying. There's where we were. We came straight across. Here's where we need to be. So there's the main part of the factory. So we can run power cables straight across here once we're done, and that'll actually work out quite nicely. And the reason I've chosen it is there's two coal supplies here, so I can run 4 drills off this area alone. We're close to one of the poles, by the way, where things tighten up on the grid. So let's jump down and have a nice look at exactly what we're going to do here. Or this basically is going to be an energized graphite production facility feeding into a thermal power plant. So that's how that's all going to go. Okay, I'm going to spend 5 minutes just getting rid of am I let me think about this. No, I'm going to start getting the drills going. So let's grab, hopefully I have got everything that I need. Right, we go to gathering, and I need 3 of these. So can I? Yeah, I can. So I need 4 total. So I've got 1, there's 2, 3, and 4. Thank you. I will then need storage, and I've got Mark II storage, and I need to get one. Can I get one? Yes, I can. So let me get 2 of those. I believe I've got 125 of these guys, so let's double click on that and do 10. These are 30 lots, so that'll be 90 of those. And then I'm also going to grab myself, I've actually got plenty of these guys, so that'll be fine. Splitters, I've got a few of them, so I've got 18 Mark II sorters and 9 splitters, so we actually got a fair bit there, so that's all pretty good. I'll also need, this is quite important, I will definitely need, yeah, I got 10 smelters. I'd like to just go and grab, this is 2, 4, 6 extra smelters, so that'll be good. And I think that is everything. No, thermal power plants is the next thing. So if we go to power and we go to thermal, I've got 1. Double clicking here, so this will be 2, so that'll be 2. Give me 2 at a time, so that's 2, 4, 6, and 8, and we can add to it as we need. Basically, we want to do some energized graphite lines and get them going into some smelting. And so let's work out where we're going to do this. So I've got this here and this here, and I want to feed them separately. So what we might do is, do you know what? I'm actually going to put these guys separate and put the power over here. So let's start off. Okay, so hopefully you can see exactly what I've done there and get the idea of it. Let's, now I've got 2 lines of the energized graphite, and what I want to do, let me bring up one line first, but what I'm actually going to do is, do I want to, rather than crossing this, I'm actually going to keep this. It doesn't matter that this area stays perfectly Neat. Let me get quite a few more of those. Ah, we may have problems here. Right, okay. We may need to go back and get some stuff. I think we will. Let's fly back quickly and just stock up. So if we have a look here while we're flying, yeah, the problem's going to be plates. So let's have a look here. And I imagine we need to just check on our power supply at some point and just see exactly how much we'll be lacking and how much we'll be getting from here. Let me just grab a few of these guys. No, I've got quite a bit there. Let's grab a few of these guys here. And of course the magnets. Magnets are just, they need production stepped up. So I'll have to go and have a look at all this with the ratios. Yeah, we'll have a look at all this in a sec. In the meantime, let's click on this power pole here and have a look. So at the moment, it's demanding 10. Have we got research happening? I don't know what's going on. Maybe we're backed up on the southern. I think the oil might be backed up. Yeah, so that could be a bit of an issue there. We might have to go look at that because this isn't processing, or if it is, it's very slow, and I don't think it is processing. The idea was to get the power up. Let's get the power up and then we'll come and have a look at all this. This should be at around 27 and 27, and we're going to increase that power by quite a bit. But yeah, this over here is nothing's firing, so it isn't brilliant. If I could, I would go straight out there and have a look at it. But we're going to head towards that sunset and just have a bit of a look over here at some of these belts situation. Let's grab those belts now. 33, so let me grab 30, 60, 90 more. And yeah, we should create belts at some point. We'll definitely do that. Okay, energized graphite is here, and at least I won't forget that name again. Right, let's go to here and let's go... Nothing wrong with going all the way out there like that. I think this is probably a good place to do it. Okay, let's get this. Alright, so the very first one I want is going to be, and let's get the layout of these guys looking pretty good. So I'm going to see if I can get, let me see here. So what I'm going to try is try and get 8 working off one belt. Going to try and get that. But what we'll do is we'll just get 6. Actually, let's get 6 and then we can always up it. So we need to go to power, and we should have plenty of these guys. So we'll try and get 6 of these tackers going. Now let's think about this. I want them taking from this. So let me try this. I can go here. I really am going to be expanding. So let's go there, expanding as much as we can. Let's join them up. Yep. And let's go there. Okay, this will be the 6. And now what we need to do is just grab our conveyor and do this all the way in here if we can. Can we do it? No, we can't. We need to go here. So just because of the curvature there, and we are coming up to some water, we can change this. I think we can get another 2 in there anyway, so that's fine. And let's get rid of you. Okay, we use the fast inserters now. And what we want to do here is go, okay, you can be taking, and taking. And then over here, let me just see if we can get this at the top just for, yep, that's the top one, and that's the top one. Right, so these guys will start to fuel up, and all 6 should be fueling up no problem. This guy's got no power anyway, which is ironic because he's going to be creating power. So I'll just put that there for the moment, and we'll see whether or not things will power up. Okay, so this should be helping. We were creating 27 megawatts. We should now be creating 39 just with those 6. So that's all pretty good, and it looks like one line can feed that. So I might just, while we're here, let's go back out and put the second ones in. So we'll put them here and we'll put them here, and yeah, this is a bit unfortunate, but we'll just do a little stopgap there. Thank you very much. And then we'll go up here, down there, and down to there. Okay, and I understand as we get closer away from the pole, from the North Pole or the South Pole, these guys are just bending away a little bit. We need that to go the other way though, please. Can you please go the correct direction? So it'll be this way, yep, and at the very top it'll be up here. Right, okay, cool. So that got us to about 40 megawatts. Let's check on that once they get going. They're both firing now, and we're sitting at 44 megawatts. So that's quite a bit, and that's just using one energized graphite. What I would like to do now is, for the moment, because I don't need to start up the second power station, but for the very, very moment, I'm just going to put energized graphite into a large storage. Yeah, I think that could be kind of cool. Just so we can come over here and we can start grabbing it ourselves. And because I will use energized graphite in here. So let's go ahead and do this logistically like this with just two inserters, because you know, it doesn't need to be ridiculous speed. Sorry, double clicking this one and just doing that. Okay, so that will start filling up with energized graphite at quite a rate. It's already got 14, and I'm going to grab everything. If I go here, I should now be able to just grab the rest there and keep topping up. But I won't wait on that. I'll actually get into it. We don't need oil. Let's tidy this guy up here. This is all pretty good. That is pretty good, actually. Yeah, I should always be crafting stuff, so let me craft up some more of these guys. And I want some level 1 inserters, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And let me get these guys. And let me get Mark 3s. And can I get any of these? Not yet. Okay. Do I want a few more drills? No, I seem to have run out of all the base products again, but that's completely fine. We've got absolutely heaps done. Right, so we've started up one of the power networks, and now we're going to go and have a look at what the state of this other system. Now, it wasn't the red science wasn't having issue. Is the issue? No, the issue is red science. I was thinking maybe if blue science slows down. We do have problems with the blue science production, and over here this is now bottlenecked completely. So to stopgap this, to make this system work and not have to implement the other system, we'll put in a little trigger here. And I didn't actually start off this, did I? God, I forgot to pick the recipe. Wow, okay, sorry about that. There we go, but it doesn't really matter. Hang on, you're not. You're the first system anyway. Oop. I want to change the recipe, please. How do I change that recipe? Yeah, there we go. And I want it just to be refining oil. Thank you very much, not cracking oil. Okay, right, we need a stopgap in the middle, so we'll do this. So first of all, I'm going to put, I'm going to do this a little bit like this. So let me put a splitter in here. And with the splitter, let me do a couple of things. Let me get a storage tank. Yep. Storage tank. And then let me get a, that'll be good. Right, alright, cool. So we want everything coming off here and into there. And then we want it going, half of it going into there. And eventually we'll have half of it that we can re-put back onto the network, but we won't actually create that bit just yet. We'll leave that. So what we're saying is, at the moment, clear the backlog, but we've left future expansions to put more of these in if we need them, but also to reroute them back on. So when we eventually run low of refined oil, then we can actually add some back into the system using this. And what it'll do, because there's no filter on this splitter, it'll do 1 and 1. So it'll send half to there and half to there. What we can then do, if we only want a quarter going back on, is put another unfiltered splitter on there, because that'll send half to there and half to there. We'll have half. This will be then a quarter to there, and then the other quarter will go back down, sending 1 quarter back on. And we can go down another level. It's a bit like Inception there for a moment. We can go down another level where it's you know, 1 in 8. So at the moment we should start seeing, here we go, we start seeing, and this is a clean build now, because these guys are starting from fresh, and I think we've got it connected. Did we connect everything? I think we did. Yeah, we got it. We didn't, yeah, remember we turned that off earlier. So yeah, this is a nice clean build where we'll see it all from scratch. The thing I must remember to keep on doing is also grab myself lots and lots of what do I need? Lots of, what was I going to say? What was I going to say? I don't know what I was going to say. Lots and lots of, and then I have absolutely nothing else to contribute to that sentence. Right, energized graphite. Now let's think about this. So what's happened is we had a lovely little backlog of energized graphite, and it was being produced here. And I'm actually sending it back into the power system. Is that right? Yeah, so I'm making energized graphite and it's putting it into this power system, okay? And I've got 6 over here and I've got 2 lines being fed for 6. And I've got another one there if I need it. And over here, these guys seem to be taking all that. And if I have a look, everyone's making power. Yes, they are. Lovely. And if I grab myself, where's that pole? Okay, so we're making 44, but really we got to wait until our factories start producing before we can actually get into it there. Now this one, these 1 2 3 4 5 6 are trying to support 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Now I don't think that's going to be the case. I don't think that's going to be a healthy way of doing things. So I'm going to have this one mine try with the 2 drills try and please support 8. So I'm going to actually decommission this and decommission that, and hopefully now they'll just have the 8. Okay, and then what I need to do also is extend this up so that this is an 8 as well, but 2 is going to be 6 at the moment, and we'll see how that theory goes. I think this is finished. It is, so we can finish that off, and that means the energized graphite overflow is going to be finishing at some point, and when it does we'll decommission that line. So let's get rid of, and while we're running down, let's do this. Yeah, I'll keep that there because I think he's helping with the bits. Yeah. And I think what we need to do now is just apply more energized graphite into the system. So, let's see. How are we going there? What's the problem? It's firing. It is firing, but it's firing appallingly. We need way more. So... is the theory that I need more? Yeah, look, I need to get, so let's do 1 and 1. Let's get this going with 1 and 1 now. So let's put this back on. That was good timing actually. So we'll do that. And that means that more of this is going to be coming around and being taken into there. Because you can see here, it's the refined oil is missing from that area over there. Yep, research speed too slow, I am aware. So that's all quite good. I'm tempted now as well, just to see if we could get... I'm tempted just to redo this and see if we can get a little refined graphite situation going over here with these guys. And if we do that, we could send it straight into here, into this one, and then we can have another supply. So that once we keep supplying plenty of these, the hold up, because I know eventually if we ever solve this issue of hydrogen, the energized graphite is going to be the next issue. So what I'd like to do is, yeah, let me get this conveyor belt in first, and then see if we can do it. So first of all, it'll be like this. This is going to be an odd little, it's going to be an odd little build here. Is this the inner line? It is the inner line, yeah. Actually, if it's going to be the inner line, let's do it right in then. Yeah, let's do it to there. Okay. So this is the inner line here. And I might just actually route this. Can you route that? Yeah, you can. Yep. While we're there, let's get it going. Does that mean I could do this one here? Yes, I can. And it's getting tight in the middle there. Oop, can you do that? You cannot. In case you all need to go across, don't you? So if we just get rid of this bit, that might work. Because now I'll see if I can get this line to go in here. Yep. And we'll see how that goes. Okay, let them build over here. And destroying these guys for the moment. And let me just see, we need a bit of room over here, so let's see about this. Okay, we can see what products we've got. Making sure we don't cross these lines. I don't think it's possible to cross them, just the way geography works here. Let's try and come out to where we were, which will be not there, actually. One more short. And it'll be for you, because you're the inner line, so it'll be here to here to here. And for the outer line, it's going to be here to here to here, and then there. Okay, so that is going to keep on going. Now, if I can get 2 drills on this, so I'm going to need, let's make sure we've got enough stuff here. Do we have it? Drills, can I make them? I don't. So first of all, I need to jump out of these 2, double click on this, and go over and have a look at some stuff. Okay. And hopefully, well, it's good because I thought what would have been the problem, just grab some steel. Do we need some steel? Let's tidy up here. Okay, we want to get rid of them, we don't need them. Steel I've got quite a bit of. It looks like I just need these guys. So let me grab, oops, sorry, let me jump off that. Sorry, that's better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I'm just going to grab heaps of those. Thank you very much. And we can fly back and have a look. Now, we're producing plenty of that, but the energized graphite is the issue, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay, let's see if we can now get 2 drills onto this. So, first of all, making the drills up, we need 1, 2. And then... Ooh, just graphites. Okay, let's just get those guys on anyway. Okay. Jeez, I need a covering 6. Okay, so that covers, and then if this one can cover as well. Now, if I do shift, and then I do R, can I do? Oh, that is good. Look at that. Yes. Okay, a minimum of 6 covering is what we want. That actually works beautifully. Let's power you up and just make it lots of fun. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to start an energized graphite field just here, and I think that's a good spot to make it, and I'm going to try and see if we can stretch what we can do here, and I'm going to run it off 2 sides of the belt. So let me show you what I think I mean here. Let me do this, and let's go to there, and then I'll just feed you into this line. Hang on, got 2 separate lines there. No, 2 into 1. Okay, yep, and let's do it again over here. So now what we'll do is we'll go like this. Actually, yeah, no, that's much better. Let's do that. Okay, so I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do it down here. Okay, and now, do we have the correct stuff? Let's see. So production, and I want smelters. And to make the smelters, I'm going to need magnets. And that's the problem, magnets. Okay, we'll jump over here and have a look at magnets. I think these are going to be real issues because magnets are just not being collected. So what I'll do is if I jump down here and just click on this bit, I should be able to right click and get a few magnets off this section. But the problem is, I need to be over here creating more magnets. That'll be me taking them, but that is quite short. If we go into, let me see, can I make them now? Yeah, I can make 10. Okay, let's make let's make 8 of them because we might need a few more things. Checking on logistics. No, we've got plenty of those guys. Okay, let's fly back. Just a short flight over this. And we'll get some energized graphite kicking off now. Please let the little droids do the stuff. Okay, that's good. Okay, so crafting, we should be right to go on this. Let me make 1 and then put them as close as we can. So let me do we want the line here? Yeah, let's do the extra line as well. Yep. Rightio, here we go. Let's do it from this angle. That's a little better. And let me do it like this, and let me do it straight into there. I will need some extra ones of those. Okay, a few things need to be crafted there, so that's fine. In the meantime, if we jump onto this and select the recipe as energetic graphite, we should now be able to copy it using shift and go 2, 4, and then if I go yep. So that'll make that, and we're going to use green inserters here. So we want to, in this case, and in this one, do we got the same situation as we've got down there, don't we? It's 1 line that we need. Yep. And which side do we want? Doesn't matter. Nope, doesn't matter. Okay, cool. Well, in that case, let's just do it as we go. So we can do this with the greens. In fact, I might just grab this and just... Hang on, have I not got any more of those? Need a valid connection, that's because I'm on those guys. There we are. 4. Okay, that's good. So we're trying to get 8 out of this, but I don't know if that's gonna do. We might need to get a better conveyor belt onto this. I wonder if that will help. Okay, logistics. So we want green inserters, and it's going to be there. Okay, cool. So far left, and then the middle is putting it back. Far left, the middle is putting it back. And energized graphite goes to there, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Is that energized graphite? It is. Brilliant. Okay, cool. So that's all right to go. Let's power you up. And let's do it straight on. Is everyone powered up? It is. Okay, so that's going to start creating extra energized graphite, and we want these last two to get some. So please let these last two get some. These last 3 are not getting some. Okay, I've got a little plan to make this work then. Let's try this. Let's do this. Let's try and see if we can put, and we've got to make sure we've got plenty of research there. We've got the last bit there, so I'll queue up some research just before we end the episode. Jumping on here and putting in a splitter in here. What I want to do is then feed this into there and say this is an unfiltered splitter. Yeah. And let me go, so 4. And what I'm going to do is just get that. It should not take the inserters because we're not on the inserter hitbox. Excellent. And what I'm going to do is try and insert these guys and do 4 either side and say the splitter can do the hard work. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 and say 4. Alright. So let's let this build and just check out this one. So because I think there's enough coal on there, we'll certainly find out. But what's going to happen? Let's wait for this theory to go. See, we're now firing up 5 of these guys, well 4 of them, but that's a lot better than the 1 that was happening earlier. Here's a nice little split of the coal, and we'll start seeing about this. Could always try and find more coal veins and run them into there, and I could almost try and run a 3rd machine into there as well. Could be good. And we're looking alright there. Okay, so now let's see here. Now the problem is, what's your problem? Is it power? Your problem is you don't even extend that way. Yeah. Okay, now we don't have enough coal going on. So if we can get more coal in, okay, so it wasn't an insertion problem, it was literally, yeah, so this thing is moot. What we'd need to do is just supply more coal into the system. Okay, but just try this as a nice little, let's just do this and see if we can get a 3rd one in. I mean, I don't know how I'm going to... This is going to be a really weird little conveyor belt if it does manage to get this happening. But let's try this. So if we do this... Can we do it anywhere else? Yeah, we can do it there. And we can do that. Lovely. Right, here we go. Let's get this little bit rock and rolling. So we'll do... better do the outside one first. And... I need to get myself a few more of these, don't I? I do. Okay. And we need to get another power going, and now we need this to go. Okay, so if we go here to here to here and then there, and now we go up And now we go across. Can I do this? Certainly can. Now we go down, and then we go into here. So that's 3 lots going in now. And if we have a look at the build over here, waiting for these guys to build up, let's see if we can get all 8 of these firing up before the end of the episode. So that should create a very, very full line there. I'm tempted, and I'll keep this like this, I don't mind this little 2-sided system. It'll be these 2, if we can at least get a few more going. Okay, that's putting quite a bit of energized graphite into there, but we're only firing up half of our resources at the moment. Here's the faster parts, and they are not getting through this point at this stage. So this one started firing, but wait till the hopper fills. There we go, the hopper fills, and now this guy's firing up. So we're at 3 and 3, we're at 2 and 2, we're at 3 and 3, waiting for the hopper to fill though, because once the hopper fills, we might actually get the last ones. So this is all about ratios, I think, and the good thing about this is this guy's really, oh, this is really filling back up over here. So our attention would be to come back over here and have a look at this system and make sure that we've got enough happening here. And my theory here is, now that we're not flooded with one or the other, my theory is to put a 4th one of these guys in and have that going, and possibly a 5th. Okay, I'm going to leave the episode here. I hope you've enjoyed that. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to Stitch Up. In fact, I think we probably got enough time to put one of these in now. Let's put it in. Forget the comment, like, and subscribe. Well, you can if you want. And yeah, anyway, while I'm putting this in, let's talk about a few of those little bits. So if you are new to my channel, I've been playing games like Factorio. We played a series called Al Death Doth Flow. And yeah, it's basically... does that work? Yes, it does. And yeah, Al Death Doth Flow is our little... is our sort of series of Factorio, and we've been playing that, and it's actually been a lot of fun. I've been really enjoying it. Yeah, that's about 20 episodes. What else? Can I do this? I can. Don't have the item though. Ooh. This game is just brilliant though, isn't it? Oh, there we go. So the problem with that is going to be these guys, and the problem with these guys is going to be magnets. Ooh. Magnets. Okay, well, I'll do that sort of at the end of the next episode, or in between episodes. I'll do that one. Let's just go, actually, one big achievement, well, apart from this little system, and look at that backing up over there, so we really need to increase here. Might actually put 2 of those guys on. One big thing though is the power though. If we have a look here, this is with, well, the red factories are not really ramped up too much at the moment, but we are consuming 22, but we're producing 40, and that's without setting in the extra generator, which I've set up over there. That's without turning that one on. So I'm going to spend a bit of time in between episodes just fixing up the blue science, and also just trying to up this a little bit without overdoing it, and we will see you in the very next episode of the Dyson Sphere Program. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you then. Cheers.